go over the notes that I uploaded to WhatsApp last week. There's 3 points about the scale. We're doing a major pentatonic. This is just any scale can be filtered through these ideas. 3 things that you need to know to learn a scale. Number 1, the visual shape. 2 is being able to make the physical actions to actually play through the shape. And 3 is what results from that is the sound contour of the scale, which is unique, right? Number 1, visual shape. Focus on the 4 frets here, so you can see my foot. I'm doing 4 fingers per fret, so you can see. But essentially, don't look at any individual note. I'm going to play through the scale a few times. I want you to look, just focus on the general area, and the shape of the scale will come out from that. You've obviously got it in the notes as well, but so I'm going to play through the scale. So you don't need to watch my fingers. Just watch the area, this area, and you'll see the shape emerge. As long as you don't concentrate on any single note. It's just that's for the shape, okay? Within that shape, there are certain features that, as you get to know it more, you can divide the shape, divide it up. For instance, 6 strings, 3 of the strings have an interval of 1 gap between your fingers 1 and 3. Those 3 strings, and then the other 3 strings, and there's an implied note there because that carries on into the next scale, as you'll hear. Oh, sorry. So you can see, you can carry on down the scale. Okay. So you get to know those. There's more diagrams on the WhatsApp thing about layout of the scale and the shape of the scale. Number 2, physical actions, and also we introduced the important fact that it's the ear that you need to get that has to come into get involved. You can't, as you're learning that pattern, and you also get learning the physical actions, your ear's not working because you're thinking about where to put your fingers, you're thinking all this other stuff. What you've got to do is establish play as many notes of the pattern as you can without thinking, just listening. So the minute the shape becomes vague, you've got to stop. So let's just say, for instance, you start playing the scale from here. You get to there, and then you think, where do I go next? The minute you think that, you've got to stop. Visualize the shape and continue. You might stop there. Visualize the rest of the shape. That's not enough. That'll get you started in separating the sound of the scale from executing the actions that need to make that sound. Eventually, I do suggest on the notes that you divide it into 6 strings, so you have 3 boxes. So you've got first box. If you're struggling to make a division between where you stop and think and where you listen, then you can stop every 2 strings. So you go stop. Whether you can carry on or not, stop. Listen to the memory of what's just been played. Listen. Then next 4. Listen to that sound, and then listen to that sound. You can even play each box a few times. It's enough to get the sound of the contour into your ear. Next box. Till it hammers into your ear. Next box. Taking plenty of thinking time between each box. Then you try and connect the boxes up. Think. You'll take longer thinking time. Eventually they'll connect up without thinking, and you'll hear the contour as you'll hear it now. That's what you're aiming for, the contour. You're aiming for the contour. Everything to do with the sound contour. What you also can do is you can split it into 2 octaves. If you can get to there in 1 step, have a thinking break there. So you're playing from home to home. Thinking break, play the other half. That gives you an octave separation. So you can hear the same contour twice. Okay? Then you can start playing up and down the octave. Even though we've reversed the notes, you can still hear the contour in reverse. That contour reverses. Same as here. All of these things that they're exercises, but they're also to develop your ear and your music, your sense of the music. The last thing, that's all there is to learning. It's separating your thinking, and it's also optimising your ear to hear the contour. The other thing is you either use finger 4 on this fret, and then fingers 1 and 3 on this fret, or you use finger 3 for both of these frets. Only those two options. So I'll use finger 3 because that's what most people prefer. You play the note. This is to do with this quality of the sound of your scale. So bear this in mind while you're learning the scale, or do it after you've got the scale started learning the shape. That note can't cut off till you play that note. Then this note has to ring until this note comes in. So you leave this note depressed. Then you've got this has got to get to there quick enough in the flow of the notes. So if you play the note slow, you've got plenty of time. If you're playing fast, that's got to move from here to here quick. It's the requirement of the notes, not your desire to not put enough effort in. You have to make the effort to get to the note in time. And if that's not in your Goldilocks zone, you've got to widen your Goldilocks zone of comfortable, what feels comfortable to you. It's going to feel uncomfortable at times, but this is what learning is all about. If you're not feeling uncomfortable, you're not learning. So after all of that, the continuity of note, smooth, the notes ring till the next one, then it rings, ring, and there you go.